Hi Aries, this is your November 2018 love and relationship reading. And the first message card that I have for you is healing. Let me just fix my light a little bit. Okay, so, sorry about that. That's really bad. Okay, Aries, the universe is telling you that you need to heal from something that you've been going through in your love life. And I'm feeling like you have been suppressing it and just not paying any attention to it because you had to move on and deal with everyday life, deal with your family and your kids and whatever you have going on. I'm feeling like you suppressed this because look at these little dots. I'm feeling like this is like some type of boiling point for you. Like at some point, whatever you went through, you're going to have to deal with it. And I'm feeling like some of you are not dealing with it, but the universe is telling you that you should this month. Okay. Yeah, see, you have destruction. So whatever it is, I'm feeling like it hit you really deep, like it tore you down. It rocked your foundation and the core of the relationship or the marriage that you were in. And I'm feeling like this really broke you. But, Aries, they're known for standing tall and standing strong. Like, if y'all going through something, y'all don't care. Y'all get right back on your feet. And nobody being none the wiser. But you suppress it. And I'm feeling like that's what some of you did. That's what you did. Like, you just act like it never happened. And you didn't take time to grieve the process. You have stuck. So I'm feeling like you're still stuck in the situation. And the reason why you're still stuck is because you haven't dealt with this destruction that you went through. You haven't dealt with this heartbreak. I'm feeling like some of you went through some heartbreak and it was really bad. Okay, it was really bad. It came out of nowhere. I'm feeling like for some of you, it may have brought you to your knees. Like you may have been crying, just not being able to deal with it at first, and then you realize like that you had to go on, like you had to move on in order to take care of yourself and anything else that you had to deal with. Like you couldn't sit and wallow in sympathy and whatever this person had put you through. But I still feel that you're stuck. Okay. Also, you have lessons. So there was some lessons learned. I'm feeling like there were some lessons learned for you and this other person. Because just shuffling the cards in the deck for you, you have somebody coming back. So some of you have a partner that's coming back. So I'm feeling like you learned something and they learned something as well. But I also feel that you haven't healed. And I'm just feeling like if you don't at least try and heal and try to work on dealing with everything that happened to you, Aries, that you're going to have a blow up or something. Because you still have that you're stuck here. But then I see in your reading that you're still pushing forward. So it's like healing, destruction, being torn down by something, still feeling stuck, having learned some lessons, but suppressing the issue and not dealing with it. Okay? And if you guys have someone coming back, and I see that you do, for most of you, you're going to have to deal with this situation. Because if not, you're not going to be able to move forward with this person the way you want to. Because I'm feeling like some of you are waiting for someone to come back. You're waiting for communication from a partner. But you haven't dealt with everything that they did to you. It's like you suppressed it. You put it away. You put it out of your mind. Like you tried to put it behind you so that you can move forward. And that's not dealing with it. You have to deal with it at some point. And I know it's like, I'm not trying to make it, like, I don't want to make it sound easy. Because it's not easy. Okay, so I don't want to be fraudulent and be like, oh yeah, just put it behind you and that's it, and just move forward. No, that's why the healing card is here. Because not only do you have to deal with it and try to put it behind you, but you're going to have to find a way to deal with it. Sometimes I tell people meditating is really good. And a lot of people don't know how to meditate, but there's different ways to do so. Okay, so look it up. Look up meditating, and that may be something that'll help you at least to start healing from whatever it is. Because whatever happened to you, I just see that it's still sitting within you. It's still sitting, like, look at this card. It's just sitting in you. It's waiting to erupt. It's waiting to come out. Okay? All right, so those were your message cards. Let me just put these over here in case I need to refer to them. Oh my God, my light is so bad today. I don't even understand it. All right, so you did have 2 jumping cards. In the tarot deck, you had the Magician reverse and you had the Hermit reverse. So what I see here is that some of you, Aries, could have been dealing with a manipulative person who was just playing all types of mind games, is what I see. Like they were just working their magic like any, and I don't want to say working their magic, but because that's not a good thing to say. I just feel like they were playing mind games with you a lot. They were being hella manipulative just to get what they wanted out of you, or just to get you to do what they wanted you to do without like fussing. Because I'm feeling like you were on somebody's ass about stability and commitment and how they were treating you, and then they were trying to make it seem like, no, it's not like that. Like, I got you. We're going to be together. We're going to do this. It's going to be good. And then they were just being manipulative. Okay. But if you were dealing with someone with that type of energy, it could have been a Virgo because the Hermit card is here. But if not, they're going to be coming out of that energy. If they like stopped talking to you, if they turned their back on you, if they were just being like really manipulative in their energy and their actions, you have the Hermit card here as well, which jumped for you. So either you're going to be coming out of Hermit mode, or your partner is going to be coming out of Hermit mode. Okay, so somebody's going to be coming out of Hermit mode if someone turned their back on you, or if you turned your back on someone, you're going to be coming out of that. And you're going to be dealing with some things this month in your love life. Let's just see what the universe has to say about your love life. All right, so I swear I don't like my lighting. I'm sorry. I'm just going to fix it one more time. So I'm not quite sure why it's that way. All right, so you have the High Priestess in reverse. Yes, secrets, not being able. Wow. Okay, so you have the High Priestess. You have the Moon. 2 major arcanas. Oh, okay. And you have the Knight of Cups. So some of you could have been dealing with the water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. You have Pisces here. You have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and then you have the High Priestess. Definitely you don't trust this person, okay? You may still love them. You may want them back. Even though they was acting like an asshole, they turned their back on you at some point. They were manipulating you to get you to try to do what they wanted you to do, or just so that they can stay in your life and have you and someone else. I'm feeling like that's the messages that I'm getting here. You don't trust them, but they're coming back because you have the Knight of Cups. They're coming right back in. And let's just keep in mind, Mercury is going retrograde, so that's coming in, and that does tend to bring back exes like full speed. They come back out of nowhere. You be like, where the hell you been? But I see like whoever this is that's going to be coming back in for you, Aries, per this Knight of Cups, they want love from you, but you don't trust them. They're going to have a lot of proving to do to you in order for you to take them back, or in order for you to even deal with them. Yeah, look, you have the 8 of Wands, the 2 of Pentacles, and you have the 5 of Cups. I'm telling you, you're not over something. With this 8 of Wands, you could be dealing with another fire sign, another Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. It doesn't have to be, though. This could be your energy. You could be coming back into someone, Aries, or someone is definitely coming back into you. You're going to hear, when I say coming back into you, I meant someone's going to be coming back to you. You're going to get communication, and I feel like it's going to be fast. It's going to be fast communication. This person's going to show up out of nowhere, unexpectedly, with some communication. They may call you. They may hit you up on social media. They may just come to your house. You may run into your friend, and they may be like, oh, I seen so-and-so. He told me give him your number, or vice versa. And somebody's coming back in. But with this 2 of Pentacles, could be an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn that you were dealing with that walked away from you, or either they were just like playing games and you don't know how stable the situation is, the relationship is, or the marriage. With this 2 of Pentacles, there's so much up in the, there's so much with this relationship that's still up in the air that you need to communicate with this person, because you need some answers. It's like you have some questions that you need answered. And I feel like as soon as this person comes back in, you're going to get to it. You're going to get to asking your questions because you need answers. And until you get your answers, this is how you're going to feel. You're going to feel like things are not clear to you. things are not stable. You know, look at that water in the back. It's extremely choppy and wavy. And, you know, with the Two of Pentacles always comes some sort of like confusion or not knowing where you stand with someone. And then you also have, sorry about that, you also have the Five of Cups. So there is a soulmate relationship. There is the Two of Cups waiting for you. Someone who really cares about you and want to be with you. But I'm feeling like there may have been a third party situation that caused this whole situation between you and this person. Or maybe they were dealing with someone on the side and they wasn't being honest about it. They weren't telling you. You may have found out about it and you're not over what they did to you. And if it wasn't a third party situation, whatever they did brought you down to your knees and you're not over it. Per this Five of Cups, you're still crying over it. And trust me, I'm not judging you. We've all been there. But that's why, like I said, when you had the, where is that card at? When you had the healing card, I said there is something that, I'm sorry, I can't pick these cards up tonight. There's something that you need to deal with that you haven't dealt with this, and you have to deal with this because this is still how you feel about this person. And even though they're coming back in your life and you want them back, I'm feeling like for some of you, you want this person back. Yep, look at that. Four of Swords. You have not healed. You have the Four of Cups and you have the Knight of Wands. Some of you were dealing with someone who was running in and out of your life. Per that Knight of Wands, there was a player. Like, they didn't want to be commitment. I mean, they didn't want to be commitment. They didn't want to be committed to the situation. Per the Four of Cups. Yeah, I just keep seeing third-party situations. Now, you did not get the Three of Cups yet. But with these two cards, you see that there's 3 cups down here and there's 3 cups down here. And even though there is the promise of a reunion, of someone coming back in for you, I'm feeling like this person rejected you at one point. And that's what you're not over. I'm getting messages that are coming into me that, Aries, somebody rejected you and you couldn't believe it because you had this person's back. And you felt like they had yours, and you felt like you felt like the connection between you two was too damn strong for them to have done what they did to you. And I'm feeling like that's what's bothering you the most, is how you believed that y'all were really tight, and then they did what they did. And with this Five of Cups, you are not over it. You're trying to heal, possibly, or you're trying to get over something, or do you just, you know, you're in your thoughts a lot about someone. And for some of you, you can still be with this person, but for those of you who are not and you're waiting for someone to come back in, they're coming, but you're gonna have to heal because you're definitely not over it. Whatever they did, you're not over it. Okay, and like I said, per this Knight of Wands, some of you were dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, such as yourself. And for others, you could have been dealing with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius, or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I see all signs here. But I see a lot of water here. So some of you are definitely dealing with water signs. Okay, let's just move on. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, the Seven of Wands and the Eight of Swords. Okay, so somebody is going to be bringing you out of the cold, or you're going to be bringing somebody out of the cold because you have the Five of Pentacles reversed here. Possibly an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, if that's who you were dealing with. But if not, somebody wants to come out of the cold and you're going to let them. But the Seven of Wands is here, so you're still going to be guarded. I'm feeling like these wands is everything this person has done to you, and you're holding, like, you're like, no, this is all you did to me, and I haven't forgotten it, and it's still sitting with me, because here we go with the Eight of Swords. You still being in your head about something that they did, and swords is logic and a thought process, and just doing a lot of thinking and mentally stuck and just feeling like restricted and you can't move on. It's like you want to, but you keep thinking about what this person did to you, and you're like, no, I can't let this go. Like, if I let this go, like, you know, they could hurt me again like this, and then where does that leave me? I'm feeling like some of you are really in your head thinking about that, but you're going to be bringing somebody out of the cold because you want to be with them. And like I said, no judgment here. I mean, we all go through it. You have the Lover's card. Yeah, the Two of Swords. Yes, look at this. And the Hangman. You're in love with someone, Aries, and you're feeling like you have to make a decision. It could be a Gemini that you're dealing with, because this is the Gemini card, but it doesn't have to be. It just could be that you need to make a decision about this person, and it's not going to be easy, because you have the Lovers, you have the Two of Swords, and you have the Hangman. You are constantly at a standstill or sitting in your head, or just back and forth on something. I'm feeling like some days you're like, yeah, I'm done with this person. I don't need them in my life anymore. And then other days you're like, nope, I still want them around. I still love them, and we can make this work. And then with this Two of Swords, even though it indicates someone being at a crossroads, possibly having two people, not knowing which way to go, not seeing things for what they really are, because this person has a blindfold on if you look closely. But I also feel like this card is about, especially when it's sitting here with the Hangman, I feel like it's about you being stuck, because you feel like you put so much work in with this relationship that you're just not willing to give it up. I feel like some of you may be saying to yourself, like, I was with this person for a long time. Like, why would I just walk away from this and let someone else have my partner? That's what I see here for some of you, not for all. Because this is a general reading, and it may not resonate with each and every Aries. But for the most part, I'm feeling like this is someone's story. Like, you're saying, I'm not giving up on this person. You know, we've been together for years. Like, we've been through a lot, and I'm just not ready. I'm just, you know, even though you're stuck, and even though they did what they did to you, you're just not ready to give them up. You're definitely stuck. This is a major arcana, this Hangman. And I'm feeling like there's no movement with you whatsoever sometimes. And in other times, you think about this person and you're like, I really love them, and I really want to be with them. And I just need to make, you know, you're just thinking to yourself, like, I need to make this decision whether I'm going to stay or whether I'm going to go. All right, so you have the Page of Cups here. You have the Eight of Cups. Yeah, someone walked away, but they're coming right back in. And you have the Three of Swords. So somebody definitely hurt you. For some of you, it may have been a third party. Like I said, you didn't get the Three of Cups yet, but it depends. When you get the Three of Cups, it depends on what it comes out. Like what other cards are surrounding it, because it could mean a reunion or it could mean a third party situation. But you didn't get that, but you had the Three of Swords, you had the Five of Cups, and you had the Four of Cups. So this is definitely some heartbreak that took place here. I'm feeling like somebody walked away, and whoever walked away from you, Aries, they're definitely coming back in. They're offering some love. But let me just say something with this Page of Cups. Whenever I see the Page of Cups, what it means to me, depending on the cards that are surrounding it, is someone is coming back in, they're offering you some love, but it may be immature. Pages are the immature energy in the tarot world. Not only are they messages, okay, so they could be coming back in, offering you some love. They could text you first, just to gauge your madness, just to see how you are with them, just to see if you want them to come back in. So you may be getting some messages from this person, and they're going to come back in, and they're going to show you some love, but it may not be what you're expecting. Okay, so just keep that in mind, because I'm feeling like the type of person that you're dealing with, they may not even know how to love. Maybe they didn't have love growing up, or maybe someone never showed them love. So, you know, and I'm not giving anybody an excuse, but with this Page of Cups, I see them coming back in to offer you something. But it may not be on the level that you want, because you were already hurt by this person with the Three of Swords. So you may be thinking, like, if you're coming back in, then you better be coming back in with stability, commitment, emotional situation should be on 100, and, you know, we shouldn't have any problems. But they may not be on that level. They may not be on your level. Okay, so that may be something that you have to think about if you want this person to come back in, that, you know, even though they're coming back in and they're willing to offer you some love, it may not be on the level that you want it to be on. Okay, you also have the Devil, you have the Six of Cups, and you have the Star card. All right, so with the Devil card, some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn, or maybe it's just some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn. And with this Devil card sitting here with the Six of Cups, this is the reconciliation card, but it's also it's also telling me that whoever this person was that's coming back in for you, I'm feeling like they were stuck on someone from the past. Or maybe they're still stuck on you. That's a little conflicting. It could be, for some of you, it could be that your partner was stuck on someone from the past. And that's probably what caused this whole situation with this destruction. That they couldn't let someone from their past go. And then also I see that they could be stuck on you. Because you have the Devil, the Six of Cups, and the Star card. So whatever wishes, hopes, and dreams that you have for you and this partner that's coming back in, you know, I'm feeling like they haven't let you go. Even though it may have been a toxic situation, because whenever the Devil shows up in a reading, there was some type of toxicity going on here at some point. Okay, either with you and this person, or with them and someone from their past. But like I said, you do have the Star card. So some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius. Okay. And even though the situation is toxic, you still want this person back. You think about things from the past when things were good between you guys. And you want the relationship back. Okay. And like I said, the Six of Cups is all about reconciling. Now, you do have the Temperance. You have the Six of Pentacles. And you have the Two of Cups. So what you're hoping for is a balance, because you have the Temperance card here. Some of you could be dealing with the Sagittarius as well. But if not, like, you're just hoping that this time around things be balanced out, Aries. That's what you're hoping for. Because I'm feeling like in the past, you were doing all the work. And if this is not you that's feeling this way, Aries, and your partner is cross-watching, they could be feeling like they were doing all the work and you weren't putting in any effort. You weren't giving them any love. You may have been emotionally distant with them. But, you know, this time around, you're looking for things to be balanced out. For some of you, it could have been a money issue where, you know, you might have been paying all the bills and just taking care of everything financially, and this person wasn't helping you. And right this time around, you're hoping that things are going to be different. But you have the Two of Cups here. So love is still here. Okay, the love is here for you guys. Some of you, this may be even a soulmate situation. But let me just say, for those of you that are dealing with water signs, I'm feeling like you're dealing with a soulmate situation. There were a lot of cups in this reading. There was a lot of emotions with the cups. Just a lot of soulmate energy. Okay, so those are the messages that I have for your love and relationship reading, Aries. I just want to say thank you for coming to my channel and watching my videos. Thank you to everyone who ordered a private reading from me. I truly appreciate it. You guys can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram at My Cards Never Lie Tarot, and I will see you next month. Bye.